Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Sled Tech. Today, we're out here on the snow, out in the mountains, and we've got the 2026 RMK Limited Editions. So before we dive into these new 2026s, we got to take a second and talk about Matrix RMK. This is the 5th year of Matrix RMK. We launched it back in 2022. And the RMK development team at Polaris has sure been busy since then. So 2022 Matrix RMK. The word game changer is relatively overused on the internet today, but it's pretty safe to say that that sled was a game changer. We launched Matrix, the new slash tunnel shortened cooling system, the stellar looks, the 7S display, which has quickly become everybody's favorite companion in the mountains, and Boost, the first Patriot turbocharged engine from the factory. From there, we didn't stop. 2023, we brought our championship-winning 900 Improved package in the form of the 9R, the next factory mod engine in the family, a new level of response and lightweight, pure, naturally aspirated performance that the mountain sleds have never seen before. From there in 24, we brought the new 325 track, the biggest lug in the industry, a new definition of what lift is out in the mountains. When it's deep and steep, 325 gets you right on top of the snow and like a rocket forward. And then in 25, we still kept going. We're still pushing the RMK. For 2025, it got 7 pounds lighter, new running boards, lightweight headlight, and a bunch of other cool little widgets. When you pile all of that on top of the over 20 quality improvements we've made to the Matrix RMK platform over the last 5 years, there's an incredible amount of technology and innovation to celebrate here with these 26 limited editions. So, these awesome 2026 limited editions here in front of us really represent the ultimate RMK from that last 5 years of development that I talked about. We'll go through all the details. There's lots of cool little features, some new features as well that we're going to talk about in a little bit. But first, we got to talk about how awesome they look. Polaris has been leading the way for years with the Matrix platform in terms of paint, custom colors, graphics, and all the options that you get in SnowCheck. And for the limited editions, we turned it up another notch. So, we got two versions here. There's a Pro and a Chaos, and that dictates which color package you get. So we'll start with the Pro. The Pro, of course, is our more clean, sinister look with the matte steel blue, which is a full matte 3-stage paint, just like we've been doing the last couple years, where it's got a really awesome finish, especially out here in the sunshine, with little hints of orange fading into pink, but keeping that really sleek matte look throughout the rest of the sled. The spindles and rails are our new Dream Orange Pearl, which is a new color, a really cool kind of take on where we've had orange in the past. And when you look at an entire package, it really is a super sleek, relatively subtle package that'll look awesome out on the snow. And then come over here to the Chaos. Of course, the Chaos has got to be loud and bright because it's a Chaos. So shares the same color set as the Pro, that matte steel blue base, and then this Dream Orange Pearl right over the top of it, with a lot more of that kind of fade into pink. As you work back towards the tank, you'll see some really cool decals down here and just lots of really little subtle looks that give it a really awesome look right from the factory. You can't get anywhere else. As you can see, both of these sleds, both the Pro and the Chaos package, have chrome decals on them. Yes, chrome decals. They look absolutely awesome out here on the snow. And both the Chaos and the Pro have chrome decals on the bigger branding and then some of the little pinstripe accents really tying the entire look of the snowmobile together, and they just look freaking awesome. These limited editions are exactly what they sound like, limited editions. So they're all SnowCheck exclusive, and in SnowCheck you get a couple choices in your limited edition. The first we already touched on is Pro and Chaos. So there's a Pro and Chaos available, and obviously that dictates which color package you get. So the Pro, the more muted matte blue, and then the Chaos is a little bit brighter, a little bit more pink, a little bit more flare. The second choice you get is the engine. So each one is available with both the 9R and the Patriot Boost engine option, and you select that in SnowCheck. The last option is the track. So they're all 155s, but you do get to select 275 or 325 track. In addition to all of those features and the couple key ones that you get to select, it's all of our favorite features that we've worked on over the years on Matrix RMK. They all come with 7S displays. The Pro will come with the Velocity single-click shocks, and then the Chaos will, of course, come with the high and low-speed compression. And then the rest of the features that we launched for 2025. So lightweight headlight, updated running boards, the Pro Light seat, which is an inch lower than normal, and then the rest of the key Matrix features. Now with these limited editions, we love style and we love making them look good. We know you guys do too. But we have to make it a little bit better on the hill too. That's what the RMK is all about. Constantly pushing innovation and technology that makes the ride better when you get out into the awesome terrain. And that's exactly what we did here for 26. We got a couple key new accessories that are going to be standard on all of the limited editions. And to talk some more about those, we're going to bring in a friend of the show and somebody who helped our team develop these accessories, Chris Burandt. Well, welcome, Chris. Thanks for coming on the show today. It's fun to be out here in your backyard.
Well, not only are you here in Colorado, but I am getting to ride these beautiful 2026s. It's like my dream.
Well, we're excited. So we've got 3 new Burandt Edition accessories to talk about today. And before we dive in, you had a chance to work with our team quite a bit to bring these to life.
This has been a really fun project with the design team and getting what I like in the backcountry out on the snow.
All right, so let's dive in. First of the 3 new Burandt Edition accessories is this Burandt Edition front bumper. Now, when you're looking for a front bumper in your RMK out here riding the trees, what are you looking for?
Well, really just trying to keep it very simple. With a front bumper, we want extra protection when you're bashing through the trees. You want it to be lightweight, slim, and minimalistic. And then most important for me, I hate weight. And a lot of the aftermarket bumpers gather snow. And so you'll see the design of the Burandt bumper really helps shed that snow away so you don't get that extra buildup.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It's all about keeping it light, strong, protective, and it seems like this one really accomplishes all 3.
Yeah, and again, we definitely got to do a little bit of that testing earlier today.
All right, so moving a little further back onto the sled, we've got the new Burandt Edition handlebar bag. And obviously you're a big handlebar bag guy, and we love them too. And that's a big reason why we keep this Pro Taper bar setup, is because it provides an opportunity for really convenient storage right here. So when you started working with the team on this, what were your must-haves out of this handlebar bag?
Well, if you can't tell by the big smile on my face, this is like my favorite accessory in my entire lineup, because this is something that I have each and every day with me on the mountain. So in my bag, I have a Leatherman, my saw, my InReach, my spare pair of goggles, beanie, and all of that stuff. Instead of having to get off, go to the back, in your back of your tunnel bag, it's all right here, convenient and just easy to get to. And so again, with the team, let's make it light, easy, and effective. It's a very simple process.
And it's got a lot of really cool details in it, right? You know, you've got the goggle pocket up here, which is perfect shape for a goggle. You mentioned all the stuff you carry in the back, a little pocket for your saw there. It really seems like all the details are right where you want them.
They are, but I think one of the biggest things too that guys take for granted is you want to be able to take these on and off very quickly as well. Let's just say you're up at Togety, you have an awesome day on the hill, and when you get back, you want to take your personal items back into the cabin. Well, it's as awesome and as easy as this.
This quick release system is pretty awesome. So pretty simple. You get a mount here that just mounts right onto the crossbar of your Pro Taper handlebars. And then it's got 2 little mounting pegs on the top and then a quick release on the bottom. And it's as simple as that. And last of our 3 new Burandt accessories that are standard on all of these limited editions is the Burandt HD rear bumper. Now, Chris, what were your demands out of a better rear bumper?
Well, Nels, you've seen my Instagram and YouTube stuff. If you haven't noticed, I really like getting Western with these sleds. It's amazing what we can do with the stock snowmobile now. And with us continuing to push and progress our riding, that was no different with the bumper as well.
So when we went to design and engineer a bumper to Chris's demands for hopovers, bow ties, and whatever else is out in the backcountry, it really was a full engineering exercise. And that's one of the key advantages of this rear bumper, is we know it works because it's engineered by the same team that built the rest of the snowmobile. It doesn't look that complex, but the tunnel running board, skid, strength, and rigidity interface is a relatively complex system. And so through a ton of analysis, design, lab testing, and then a lot of miles out on the snow, yourself doing some of them, we have a fully engineered rear bumper that's 40% stronger than stock.
And I think the biggest thing for me was I think a lot of consumers are buying bumpers based off of that they look cool. And I think that's fine. And I think the team did a great job with that. But more importantly, I want it to protect the back of my snowmobile when you get into Narville.
So we talked about the engineering that went into this rear bumper, and it's a couple really key pieces. It utilizes on the side a plate and tube. What that does is they work together to provide strength to the rear of the tunnel in a lot more directions than just one of them by themselves. When you think about an aggressive day out in the backcountry, this sleds every which way up from Sunday, and that strength in a lot of directions is really key.
Yeah, it absolutely is, and that's exactly what our direction and mindset was for the rear bumper.
So on this limited edition now, we've got all of the Burandt edition accessories. Of course, the beloved Burandt bags here on the back. We've got a large one on this one, and then a couple new accessories in addition to the ones we already talked about.
Yeah, some new accessories that I'm really excited about. It's all about being prepared in the backcountry, right? And so one of those key features is a new Burandt toolkit. It's not about how many tools you carry, it's about carrying the right tool. So it was fun working with the team on that, making it light and effective. Yeah, and then next is, again, talking about being prepared in the backcountry, is sometimes it doesn't go exactly as planned. Nels, you know about this from yesterday. And sometimes you need a saw.
You do, it happens.
Yeah, and so we've actually partnered with Silky Saws, which is a very reputable company in the saw space. And now we have 2 available saws for the Burandt lineup.
Awesome, let's check them out.
Yep. Conveniently located right here in your Burandt handlebar bag, you've got this is the quick detach, easy one to get to. That way your buddy can't see when you're stuck, you can get out really quick. And then for the big one, Nels,
for the big jobs, we used that yesterday.
We had to use this one for you yesterday. We had a big, about 16-inch dead log that your ski got piled underneath, and this beauty did the job.
It sure did.
Yep.
So there you have it, 2 awesome new RMK limited editions for 2026. Couple new functional Burandt edition accessories, awesome colors and graphics, all available only in SnowCheck.
Yeah, these are to date my favorite sleds on the snow. I can't wait for you guys to rip them up the hill.
Awesome. That's all we have time for today. Thanks for checking out this episode of Sled Tech, and we'll see you guys next time.